Hi, Sarah. This is Claudine of
Hi,
Caravan
Claudine.
Girl.
How are you?
Good. Thanks for chatting today.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I hear that you have this amazing new study that Expedia put together. I'd love to hear all about it and hear some of the travel trends.
Yeah, so we put together this study at Expedia that's all about how different generations travel. And it's actually one of the first studies to look at Gen Z travel, which those Gen Zers are the folks who were born after 1996. And what we found is more and more Americans say they would put their money into experiences over stuff. In fact, 74% of people said that they would choose experiences over things like new furniture, new clothes, etc. And that's really exciting. But what we found in particular is those younger audiences, the millennials and the Gen Z, really gravitate toward experiences. Nearly half of millennials said that they would rather sell their clothes and furniture to be able to spend more money on travel. 65% say that they're currently saving for travel. And then here's the kicker. 11% of millennials and Gen Z say that they would postpone a breakup to go on a trip that's scheduled with their boyfriend or girlfriend.
I know. That's so sad. It breaks my heart. But it seems like I think that then they're traveling younger because that's like 22 and younger is that age group. So it seems like maybe people are even traveling younger these days.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. My kids and I were talking about this last night, actually, and the trend of like a gap year is a great example of that Gen Z having a very different set of priorities than, folks in the Gen X time frame did when I was going to college. And they really value travel. They really value these sort of real world, real people experiences. And frankly, I think that that's incredibly powerful when you think about how our world can come together.
Sure. And I know, so do you find that some of them might be going to destinations like Mexico, the Caribbean, places that recently, might have suffered because of, the natural disasters, and might be going to bring commerce back to those places because, that's pretty powerful to be able to bring tourism into places that might need it.
Yeah, absolutely. So globally, tourism accounts for 1 in 11 jobs. And so tourism dollars make a huge difference, in particular to places like Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico generally is ready for tourism again. And it's a great place. My husband and I are considering a trip in February there because it's a great way to give to that community and really help bolster their recovery.
Yeah, it's so important. Do you find that they're going on other types of journeys that give back? Is Expedia offering anything like that, or is the customer asking for trips like that?
Yeah, giving back is a huge part of travel these days. We call it voluntourism. It's something our family does. Whenever we go on a trip that's, at least a week, we spend a day, giving back to the community. And there's so many places, where you can find that through local churches, through places like Habitat for Humanity, where you can find these sort of day volunteer trips. But we also find that there's a lot of other really cool trending destinations, even in the U.S. So places like New Orleans and San Antonio are great for long weekend destinations, and they're both having their 300th anniversary this year. So you have you have these cool cities that are even cooler this year than normal.
Yeah, are there going to be events, do you think, around those cities too,
Yeah,
that people can attend and check out?
Yep,
Find out about.
There's year-long activities there. So there's a lot, it's not just you have to go from Mardi Gras to New Orleans, for example. The history of New Orleans is really going to come alive this year through events all year long.
Oh, wow. That's so fun. And do you find that they're also beyond giving back, but finding adventure trips? Do you find that people are looking for getting out in nature more and hiking and biking and skiing and all of that too?
Yeah, it's interesting. So if we think about the same kind of study that we did about Gen X people about 5 years ago, they were very heavily focused on laying by the pool or laying on the beach, having spa trips, just these very relaxing trips. And it was really interesting in this study, we saw a huge shift there that Gen X was looking at really cool adventure activities, trying new things, having local experiences.
Wow. Do you think that this Generation Z is also affecting or just that Generation X and other generations are also kind of embarking on this new type of travel where they might not be laying by the pool anymore, that they really want to because they're traveling as a family. So like families are now going and, enjoying nature together.
Yeah, if you think about all of the different sort of posts you see on Instagram, there's so many that are about adventure travel. And there's lots of information that you can find in our study. I wrote a blog on the Expedia blog that you can check out and learn much, much more.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's great. And are you, in regards to like saving money, are there helpful tips on how to save money around your travel?
Yeah, the biggest thing is always book as a package. And we've got a whole list of things on that blog that can really help you save money.
Awesome. So Expedia.com and then go to the blog site area.
That's right.
Yes. Well, thank you and have a great day. And I will check out Expedia.com right now.
Thanks so much. Safe travels.